Hey everyone, so this, I might as well do a room tour. It's kind of a good time of the evening for it because it's a bit too glary here to do a tutorial and I don't have any makeup on. So this was the spare room to my new apartment, and there were two single beds in here. So this is basically one of the beds, and that's one of the mattresses from the other bed. I have the base in my other room, and I just kind of turned it into like a couch. So you have one of those overhanging sheets and then just loads of pillows and cushions and stuff on it to make it look like one of those really cool oversized couches, so it doesn't feel like you're really in a bedroom when you're here, which is kind of what I wanted. So I really like how that turned out, and like I was worried it would take up too much space and it doesn't. So okay, I'll just close the door. So this is pretty much what you see when I film. That I know loads of people have been wondering about that painting or poster or whatever you want to call it. It's a painting I did in college, just like a subverted Hello Kitty kind of thing. And then here there's wardrobes where I keep like my work clothes in there, so I'm not really going to show you that. Then up here is like when I get sent packages and stuff. I just keep boxes because I think they'll come in handy at some stage, and then like stationery stuff and empty bags and that kind of stuff, so it's handy keeping that up there, especially if I want to send stuff off again. And then in here is just like, you know, we've got a mirror, and then they're the flowers, or not flowers, peacock feathers that came with me from the other place. I have one of my wee masks, Hello Kitty, a mirror. I just keep random bits here. It's not really in order at the moment. In this drawer here though, I keep stuff for my kit. So it's like there's loads of baby wipes, cleansing wipes. I've got a little bit of couch roll there, what do you call them, cotton buds, loads of tissues. Then my kit brushes are all here and ready to go and clean and all that. So yeah, that's just handy having that there. And then under here, it's really nifty because I have, like, you know, it's just that little alcove. I can keep my makeup kit in there. So I've got my suitcase here, and then the newer Inglot train case, and then in that bag there it's actually all the artificial lighting I used to have to use for my other room, which I don't really use anymore. Then I have these baskets from before. I just keep all my empty MAC stuff in there. You can see there's a good bits, so they can be used to give to people for lipsticks again. And then these are just all empty cases of stuff that probably have to throw some of it out, but it's just stuff that I need to review or have a look at or whatever. And there's another one of them. And then, so my space here is much more spacious. It's much better here than it was in the last room. So you can see there I have all my kit drawers down here, and then my personal makeup drawers here. So it's pretty much everything's in the same order as it was before. I have my MAC palettes up here, just handy to have them. And then my Inglot palettes I keep in these, what you call them, letter trays, I suppose, there. I won't really go through all the drawers because I have shown them before, but it's just like random stuff. Like I'll have primers in here, face coloured powders in here, setting powders in here, all my nail varnishes. So like I said, these are all my own bits. One thing I do have is a little bit more space for my palettes, so I have, say, more neutral palettes in here, small palettes, slightly more colourful palettes in here, and then all my sleek palettes are in here because they're like 3 or 4 deep, whoops, at this stage, so they kind of needed their own place. And then random pigments, kind of the same thing there. I'll have my glasses in there. And then of course my kit stuff then, sorry it's a bit glary, my kit stuff is down here. So there's all my foundations and then like concealers and stuff, and then there's a lot of my lip stuff, my powders which are in a heap, but just give you an idea of how I keep everything. And then like I'll keep my other palettes, my way bigger palettes, in these guys here, and ones that I mightn't use quite as often, and some brushes, so hair stuff, some electrical things in there. So that's pretty much that as far as like makeup storage goes. Then when it comes to where I actually do the makeup, so I have my same makeup chair. So this is the one I had in the other room. I absolutely love it. It's just a breakfast, like a breakfast stool or a breakfast bar stool. I'm not really sure what you call it. I got it in Dunnes Stores anyhow for 50 quid, and it goes up and down. You can adjust the height, and it has a little backrest, which is just really, really comfortable, and it's really handy. So I'll sit here every morning or evening when I'm doing my makeup. And then here, I'm going to turn this so I don't have to look at myself, but here is where I do my filming. So I have a big mirror at the back. This was on my mantelpiece in my other place, but I don't have a mantelpiece here, so I just left it there. And then you can see I have my tripod set up just there at the back of the table. It's handy because the two front legs go on the table, and then I just lengthened the back leg and it goes down onto the radiator. It works perfectly, and I just store my tripods under the table there, if you can see the other one, when I'm not using it, so it's not like they're always there. So that's pretty much my setup. And then this is the camera I use normally. I'm actually using, if you can see there, this little flip cam. So I rarely use this one. This is the guy anymore. This is the guy I normally use. It's really glary. This is my, here it is. This is the Canon. Yeah, there it is. So that is the one that I normally use lately. This is my Canon, what's it called? 600D EOS 600D. What I love about it is that it has the flip screen. So when I'm filming, I can see myself in the screen. Yeah, so you can see there. So that's why I decided to go for this camera, and I love it. The quality is unreal compared to any other one I had, and that's why I don't really need to use artificial lighting anymore. So it just saves me having to use all those kind of ugly lights that I was using before. And then as far as my makeup table goes, I have a few more of my personal bits here. So these are all the mascaras that I use. I'll have just random things that I use every day, like really random things. There's concealers, lip coat, prep and prime lip. Then these are my foundations that I use on myself. These are like eye creams and moisturizers that I use on myself. Lipsticks that I use on myself. I have some of my like synthetic brushes here. Just random things left around the place. More brushes. Then I keep like my eyeliners and stuff in here. Now normally this isn't in the way. It's only there when I'm filming, so it doesn't really get in the way. I have loads of these guys, which are just pen holders from a stationery store. And I'll just leave whatever in here. I always like, whenever I'm finished using a pencil on myself for the day, I'll stick it in here, but I think it probably needs to be emptied out because it's just full of stuff now. I showed a picture on Twitter earlier on. I was down in my local pharmacy, and I found they had a Catrice stand, which I was delighted with, so that's why these guys are out. Just my makeup bag. In here I keep my hair clips just for when I'm getting ready, or if I need to cut my hair back when I'm doing my makeup. There's some eyelash glue and some old eyelashes. My MAC black film. Oh, that nano blur stuff. Do you know I got that a good while ago, and I haven't really tried it properly. I had like tried it once or twice to see if it works, and it does seem to work, but I need to check it for longevity and stuff. And then more of my own personal makeup brushes here. Brush guards. These are just random tools, brushes that I put my dirty brushes in here, but these are ones that I just cleaned. More brushes, and then just the foundations I wore today. And then I can leave more brushes up here when they need drying as well. So it's just kind of a handy setup. It seems to work. It's quite ergonomic. I've no complaints really. I have in here just I keep stuff that I haven't either opened yet, or that I haven't used yet, or stuff that I might be giving away. And then in here are just like empty containers that come in handy at some stage, and then empty boxes in here again of stuff that I might use. In here I keep all my airbrushing makeup, so this is just the solution for cleaning it. Then just all my different foundations and airbrush makeup and stuff like that. And there's a few stencils in there as well. In here it's just all hair stuff, so it's just all hair brushes and hair bands, and I think that's the case for my my hair scissors. So I keep my hair tools, like the electrical tools, in there. And then I think I just have random, just random stationery in there. So that's pretty much that. Then just to the left of the table, I have this thing which was actually quite expensive. It was like 34 quid in Dunnes. But I really like it. It's for the bathroom, I think, but it just has 3 little tiers. So I keep all my cleansing stuff up here. Eye makeup remover, baby oil, like a kind of a toner thing in the back, but all cleansers. Here then I keep my face creams, my sunblocks, like a little serum, my thermal water spray, my moisturiser, day moisturiser. I sometimes have more there, but I did get rid of some old stuff. And then all my alcohol-y stuff is down there. So nail varnish remover, surgical spirits, all the different brush cleaners. I have surgical spirits in that little spray box. And then I think that's like my e.l.f. setting spray or something, I'm not too sure. So that's just really handy there. There's more shelves down here. So this I would have mentioned before, I just got this in Argos. The desk, I got it in Argos. That I got in Dunnes. That was kind of expensive as well, about 30 euros. And then all these guys here I get usually like in B&Q or Atlantic Home Care or those kind of places. So just random places like that. Another breakfast bar kind of stool that I got in Dunnes. That didn't have a back though, so it was a little bit uncomfortable to get, you know, it was hard to kind of get comfortable in it if you're in it for any amount of time. Just my bin. And then this is the last thing really. It's just this little locker that was here when I moved in. So I just put loads of empty makeup bags in there because I had no one specific place for them. So there's brush belts I don't use, brush rolls, makeup bags, brush cases. A few more empty brush or makeup bags that I'd use when I'm traveling. These are where I have to write notes about makeup jobs or like to-do. This is my to-do book for YouTube. So any ideas I have or my list, it's a big long list, but what I want when I come up with ideas I put it in here. And then at the moment I've just left my airbrush systems here. So this is my Dinair one, and then that's the Luminous one. I already did a video on the Luminous one. I still have to do my Dinair video, so it will be coming up soon, but I do need to play with it a little bit more. And then finally I have this guy here which I've shown before, and it's just where I keep all my disposable bits. So I've tons of disposable, just loads of random disposable things. And then cleaning, so this is like Beauty So Clean, little alcohol wipes. Then I have other random bits like spare eye creams and what else? Eyelash glue, kind of a makeup eraser cleaner thingy. Just really random things. And then I don't know why I have bags hanging up there. I probably just left them there when I moved in, but that's pretty much it. That's my little makeup space. So I absolutely love it. Like, it's quite spacious, and I brought my lovely rug from the last place as well, and I really like it in the middle of the room. You can see it's like, I think 6:30 or 7 in the evening now here. Tons of light coming here. It's almost too much. It's too glary for filming, but from morning right up until about 6ish maybe in the evening, it's perfect light. It's only when it starts to get a little bit dusky that it gets a bit too glary. And oh yeah, one of my other Venetian masks over there. But that's it. That's my setup and makeup room at the moment. So I really like it, and I hope this wasn't too boring. Thanks a million for watching, guys, and I'll chat to you all really soon. Bye.